For the first time in years, the LA Kings open training camp with several roster spots up for grabs.
It's exciting knowing that the opportunity is there. I think in years past, the team has essentially been pretty filled out.
You know, there's definitely a different feeling. This year there's spots open, and you know what, it's when training camp starts, it's game on.
Hurry up, Josh, hurry up, hurry up! Play these pucks till you hear the whistle. Oh!
There's clearly jobs open. In the past, Dean's obviously done a great job of going out and getting some assets from other organizations, but there was a decision made that we were going to reward these guys internally.
Michael Mersch, Nick Dowd, Kevin Gravel, and Derek Fobert are among the young players that have an opportunity to make the opening night roster.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up!
All four were drafted by the Kings and have spent several years learning the system in the minor leagues.
These guys have learned how to win. Their culture has been great in Ontario. They've spent an incredible amount of time now with the best development team in the National Hockey League, and it's showtime, I guess.
Iced him there.
With me personally, I mean, this is definitely a big camp and a big year, so I kind of got to get my foot in the door and get moving in the right direction.
Obviously there's a lot riding on this camp for a lot of guys.
Over, shots over!
My ending goal is to be on that roster opening night. You know, this is your dream for as long as you played hockey, and you know, to kind of be on the cusp. It's important, and it's definitely a big step.
Hey, Zach!
You want to make them feel as comfortable about their game and as comfortable as possible.
I think I've seen you play a lot better than you played to this point. That's what I want to see you play. Way more aggressive, smart aggressive, not stupid aggressive.
So when now they're on that stage to show themselves, that they don't think they have to do something different or change their game or change what's made them successful.
For all of these young players, they will need to beat out NHL veterans as well as their current teammates in Ontario to make the opening night roster.
You're fighting with your best friends. Everyone wants to be here, but everyone wants to see their teammates and friends do well too. You know, you got to beat out your buddy, then you're going to do that. So I think you know, you just got to put the friendship aside a little bit when you're competing.
That kind of competition is healthy. And it's going to be interesting to see how they do. There are so many jobs.
Repack the bag, you just unpack?
Pretty much.
That's what you strive and thrive for, is to one day, and as we say it, not just play NHL games, but become an NHL player.
It's not going to be a shift or a period or just a one single game that allows you to make the team.
McDermott with a shot tipped on, save, score! On the rebound, Nick Dowd.
I think it's going to be your collective work throughout camp that is going to get you there.
Days before the season starts, the final cuts are made. Nick Dowd and Derek Fobert have made the Kings roster.
They've paid their dues, they've put up good numbers, they've produced, they've certainly shown that they look like they're ready for that next step.
With the roster set, it's time for the LA Kings to begin their quest for another Stanley Cup.
We've got to stay true to our identity. The flavor of the month's now speed, speed, skill, skill, speed, speed. 2 years ago it was big and heavy like the Kings. Well, we think we're a combination of big and heavy Kings with a lot of speed and skill.